sheet, aiming at the mirror, but still blames the party. As if everybody's listening wrong. It's the vision I've drawn of this impossible mission I'm on. I ain't like the rest of the scene. I'm not swimming in a stream of synthetic dreams. No, I work hard, keep everything clean, cause the needle still stings when the pendulum swings. Yes, I'm trying to do my best. I'm not the best though. I do it to my death. I'll never let go. A student of the revolution. We put the salute in the solution.
Hey, Rogers.
It starts with me, I must admit. But still I can't quit.
Get Tyler Rogers
my
in
time
here.
complaining to no benefit, but nah. Making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. But still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah. Making a contribution, so that makes me the solution.
I was raised on the doctrine of the honorable Elijah Muhammad. Do what you gotta do to be profitable. Ain't nobody stopping
They don't have
you, but
Tyler
ain't nobody
Rogers
trying to
in
plant
here.
your seeds and water too. Yes, you cool with starving. Who gotta harvest that garden? You. Meaning me, it became easy to see that I'm the one gotta put my life the way I'm supposed to be. And it might seem kinda cliche, but hey, truth be that way. Those that don't know need to hear, so those that do know need to say. You can quote them slogans over and over till you coasting through life until you slam into that wall, then bang, then it click. That truth is an upper lip, chilling right there under your nose until one day you come to grips. As long as the world been revolving, if I'm still groveling in the same problem wherever I walk, it's probably not none of y'all, but obviously some flaw that I ignore but got to see. And who got to solve it? Me, Brother Ali.
It starts with me, I must admit. But still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah. Making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. But still I can't quit.
Bosman.
Spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah. Making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is involved, after all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, and now we're the solution.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this down when I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play myself. You getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than. That's how it is. And primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip.
That's cold.
This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake. Yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending all the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yup, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do them a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until E.T. my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Carlos,
Who do
you
I
lived
end up
that
on?
in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Who do I get put on? Astros. Oh, fuck. Get put on the Trastros?
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
You evaluate your potential as a two-way player. Shortstop, bro.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
All right. Be ready to go. Oh, baby. Good game. Listen, dingers, bro. Come on, get it rolling.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Opening night here in this brand new season between the San Antonio Missions and the Corpus. We've got baseball on the show. Kent Emanuel gets the call.
What do they have me batting as? 4-hitter?
Into the box, Webster Rivas. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw goes to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Fernando Gonzalez. First delivery to him. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, here is Desmond Stacy. Hit to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step. At the plate now is Fernando Gonzalez, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning.
Still 1-0.
The right fielder, Jorge Ona.
A bouncer to the left side. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint.
High leverage at-bat here, and standing in, it'll be Fernando Gonzalez. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. Fielded cleanly. There's one.
This is
on
trash,
first,
bro.
and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Up next, Fernando Gonzalez, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. Next up, Ronnie Dawson.
The center fielder, number 32, Ronnie Dawson.
A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. San Antonio came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 37 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Nabil Crismat records the save, his first of the year. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Antonio Missions and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Let's go. Go ahead, Dink.
Next, it'll be Fernando Gonzalez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch on the way. And there's a base hit on the line.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Now at the plate, Ronnie Dawson.
The center fielder, Ronnie.
Velasmil at second. Gonzalez at first. 2 out in the inning.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. San Antonio's out in front, 5-0. So next to hit is number 33. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for 1. Next to hit, Fernando Gonzalez singled in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball, so he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
So now into the box is Ronnie Dawson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Heading out towards shallow right. Ona is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. Next, here is Webster Rivas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors. Digging in, the switch hitter, Fernando Gonzalez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Damn.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second.
Get
and he's
down,
able
bud.
to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly
Yes,
out.
sir.
Now to the plate, Colton Shaver. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Next, it'll be number 25, and their runners in the corners now.
Come back to win it somehow.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Flares this one over toward first, but they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. So the next to bat will be Zach Daniels. He bounced out last time up. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner.
Get down.
Ruda is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 7th inning ready to roll. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jorge Ona. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Nice execution right there.
Stepping in once again is Ben Ruda. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat. Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Ona. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Turn 2.
Here it comes on 0-2. Looped out towards short. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. So now here is Webster Rivas. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead.
Well, if anybody was wondering why.
Stepping up is Fernando Gonzalez. He doubled his last time up.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Now at the plate is Ronnie Dawson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Ready now is Colton Shaver. It was a walk in his last trip.
Colton Shaver.
And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
Get a base hit, bro.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Come on, bro.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Striding in is number 25. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Next up is Richard Hecht.
Turn 2.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. 1 there. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1. So now a guy making a lot of noise in this one, Fernando Gonzalez. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. And are you kidding me? Another knock. He's now 5 for 5 in this one.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
of that race.
Next to hit is Ronnie Dawson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded weakly to the right side. Reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just
shit.
flip on
There's
to
only one
first
out.
for the sure out.
Stupid.
And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The San Antonio Missions jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brady Feigl claims the win out of the pen, his first. Alex Santos was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Game number 3 of this new season between the San Antonio Missions and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Peter Solomon, the D.C. native, will be on the mound to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Fernando Gonzalez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in feeling good. Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a AA player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
I gotta watch this shit again. Boom. I thought that was.
And stepping in, Carlos Pereira trying here to plate the tying run from second. Big pitch early, the 3-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
What is up with my fielding, bro? Hey, let's start in the stands too.
So chalk that one.
Dude, what the fuck?
Now into the box, Fernando Gonzalez. He hit a 2-run homer first time up.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute.
Shit.
I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
That's way up on the hill.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Bro, his head is like half the size of his body.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Boom. Next, Jose Altuve.
So next to bat will be Matthew Batten. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Here's a little chopper up the middle.
Shit.
And there are 2 away now. Next to stand in is Fernando Gonzalez. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Damn it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Just scorched it.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Matijevic over at second. Gonzalez is over at first with one away. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. And now here is Fernando Gonzalez, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you...
Base is loaded, and next to hit will be Ben Ruda, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. 0-2, here it is. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first, he does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Hooks are out in front here, 8-5. Digging in next, Fernando Gonzalez grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field.
Get on the horse.
Gone!
Let's go, baby.
So a 3-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake. Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day.
That's you with that big Benz, That's you that can't keep old because you keep yelling the friends, You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, You ready to bust somebody,
Wow.
You ain't scared, You know how to play it, I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, Stand in front you,
So it is.
Straight up run you, You know who got that fire, You know how to use a triple beam, It ain't hard as it seems, You keep your body.
I'm gonna go through for a perfect game, bro. You already know what's up.
You don't really want to mess with them clowns, You come up with them clowns, You
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before. That can be a big challenge for a young hitter.
That's
Absolutely,
facts.
and I think, when you think back to, some of the pitchers that I faced, some of the guys that you face in the big leagues for 5, 6, 10 years, you're thinking, man, I saw him somewhere. Yeah, it was Double-A, because when you see most prospects of any organization, they pretty much go to Double-A just to get themselves over that hump and get ready for the
Let me
league.
go back.
You had a breakout season at the Double-A level yourself. What was it about you that enabled
You ducking them people, You the one face was on news last night, You the one the dudes out their shoes last night, You don't come in the project when it's dark, You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, You got stuck in there and you couldn't leave, It was hard for you to breathe,
Get freaking yoked, bruh. I'm DHing.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball.
What, they play here too? Bro, I fucking hate this field.
Gonzalez.
So now here is Fernando Gonzalez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Gant leads off second with one gone in the inning. And this is lined hard to deep left. Ruda is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Next will be the designated hitter, Fernando Gonzalez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Get out of your ball.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Digging in will be Colton Shaver. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Do it again.
Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Stepping in next, Fernando Gonzalez. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in there.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall, almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
That's trash. Just below the yellow line.
So here is Colton Shaver. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Like 380 feet.
0-1, here it comes. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. So now to the plate, Jake Adams. No hits to this point. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Hit to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Next to dig in, Robel Garcia, and they're runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Popped up. In there, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game. So stepping in is Fernando Gonzalez. He doubled home a pair his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him...
Get out of here. See you later.
Well hit. Right fielder looking up. Still ranging back. Gone!
See you later, ball. Barely got over. Only going 391.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and this one gives them the lead at 6-5.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy.
Boom.
Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Gonzalez.
Ready to take his hacks again. Fernando Gonzalez blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. Oh, and look at this.
Another one. Bye-bye.
High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
405.
A solo shot down the line in right as they move out in front 7-6.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready.
Boom.
He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning. Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Corpus Christi Hooks came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Riley Farrell claims the win out of the pen, his first. Enoli Paredes wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Aaron Northcraft, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Ivan Castillo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He can bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Now the 0-1. Ball 1.
Shit. Come on.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. We've played an inning, still nothing. And now in the box, Webster Rivas is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Goodbye. 3 strikeouts.
And now Matthew Batten. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
Freaking pack, bro.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Slow roller left side.
Shit, go down, bro.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Now it'll be Ben Ruda. He went deep in the contest last night.
Not today, bro.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We've played 2 full. Now to bat, Charlie Aquino as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, here is number 25. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1. Here it comes.
Boom.
And he struck him out.
Goodbye. I got number 4.
Into the box, Desmond Stacey. First delivery to him.
Shit.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Richard Hecht. He bounced out last time up.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Richard Hecht becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Colby Hales. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Let's just do fastball.
And it's fouled away.
Swap it in again.
The next 0-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Webster Rivas. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. At the plate now is Matthew Batten. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the first offering.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Split down.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing in this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Weekly hit to 3rd. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Now at the plate, number 25. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
That was fucking trash.
Stepping in now, Desmond Stacey, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
What the fuck was that swing? That was a Javi Baez swing.
Into the box, Richard Hecht, as he'll take a look at a high strike
Right
that time. It's
the
0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Shit.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here comes the 1-0. Strike taken up in the
Keep
zone.
it going. Keep it going.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Hooks lead it 3-0. Now to the plate. Here is Colby Ailes, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That shit, bro. Admit it, I fooled your ass. Do it again. Boom, got your ass.
That evens it up, 1-1.
I'll fool you again. Down there, boom.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-2
down there
is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, shit.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Turn back.
Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he struck out again.
Let's
That's
go, baby.
the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next up, Matthew Batten, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Shut your ass down.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ben Ruda. First pitch on the way, hit down the 3rd baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Number 25 is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Up next, Charlie Zecchino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Let's go.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Curveball.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Up and in on your ass.
Popped him up.
Or just
Shaver
down
has
the middle
room
of
in
the fucking
foul
plate.
territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So next to hit is number 25. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for some.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Keep my pitch count down, bro.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Desmond Stacy. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Heck.
Now back to the
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Ready to take his hacks again. Fernando Gonzalez lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-1 delivery. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side.
Gonzalez.
So now into the box is Fernando Gonzalez. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 5-0 the final score today. The Hooks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt McCollum claimed.
Girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa. I need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck.
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions.
Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot, I swish. 4th quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it. I'm good. Go back and I get it, I got it. I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it. I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it. I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo call me Sade. Black Bandit, you could call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's the motto. Pop, pop, that's the sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, it was kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medical, we get it, and we gonna keep it up. We put the folders in our cup and just go. So, I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it. I get it, I got it.
What the fuck is this?
I bought it, I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it. I get it, I got it. I'm good. You dig it? I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it. I get it, I got it.
Fuck. What the fuck is that?
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Hit more bangers. .27 ERA. Fuck. Bro, what the fuck? How do you get a 27 ERA? Bullshit.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Corpus. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes. Number 73 will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. From the stretch, a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone!
Bye. See you later.
So a 2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Ready to take his hacks again. Fernando Gonzalez lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Next, here is Mark Patton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. No. Fernando Gonzalez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
4-11.
So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Next, it'll be William Yu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense.
Fernando Gonzalez coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning.
Left-handed.
First pitch on its way.
Shit.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Wait.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Digging in, the switch hitter, Fernando Gonzalez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Fucking mint.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Corpus Christi Hooks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt McCollum gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
3 hours and 22 minutes.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. The Hooks have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after. Tyson Miller is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down to the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
Oh, shit.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Gonzalez.
Trash.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Fernando Gonzalez, and they could use a spark from him here. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year, and this ball game is tied at 1.
What's up?
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible.
Now to the plate, William Yu worked a walk his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1.
Gonzalez.
So the next to bat will be Fernando Gonzalez. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Get out. Oh, shit. I would have laughed if that got out.
He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
I guess that's what you call a one-man gang. Blasted a home run earlier in the game and gets the double this time around. If he can get a little help from his friends, they could do some serious damage.
The third baseman.
Stepping in once again is Colton Shaver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Bro, hit the ball.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close.
Just freaking hit it, bro.
He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
That's it.
0-2. Here it is. Skied down the left field line.
Go, buddy, go.
You able to track it down for the third out. Set now for the bottom of the fifth and set to go as the third baseman, Davis Wenzel. Grounded to short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Fernando Gonzalez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the AB on its way. Right side, but it's well foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Vieira is right there, one down.
Gonzalez.
So kicking off the top of the ninth is Fernando Gonzalez, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Hot shot down the line, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Now at the plate is Colton Shaver. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Shaver.
Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Mark Patton, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave it.
And there's out number 2. Ready now is Jake Adams. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get... Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Corpus Christi took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Peter Solomon takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Tyson Miller pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Enoli Paredes closes the door for the save, his second. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the Hooks look for their 7th straight victory. Colin Wiles, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Oh, barely got over. Oh shit, actually went 400 feet. Then I fucked that up really bad.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And this ball game is tied at 1.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
409.
So now here is Fernando Gonzalez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Striding in is Colton Shaver. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certain.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Gonzalez, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Fernando Gonzalez will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run.
But I don't know how that stayed fair.
A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game as they push the lead to 4-2.
I don't know how I kept that fair.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Fernando Gonzalez back at the plate here after homering in the 8th, and that was his second of the game, so he's got a chance at a third right here.
Make it 8-2.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
109, 421.
So a 3-run shot to right center field. His third home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do. Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing set.
Just keep it rolling, guys.
It's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying it here at the AA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jonathan, do you think this can work?
I mean, can it work, Ben? Yeah, of course it can work. It hasn't worked all too often. There are more and more teams who are trying to make it work. Most of these guys as amateurs were two-way players. They don't specialize usually until later on. And often they choose one or the other.
Games.
You see more and more teams really making an effort to let players do both, to see maybe one jumps to the foreground, on its own organically, it's awfully hard just because of the amount of work that you have to put in to excel either as a hitter and position player or as a pitcher. Naturally, some work is going to be taken away from one or the other if you're splitting your focus. And that's why we haven't seen it too often. Guys have to be tremendous athletically to be able to do both. The work ethic has to be off the charts. It's happened a couple of times at the major league level, but it's few and far between. So,
clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Starting pitcher. 16 strikeouts. This is the first.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Corpus Christi Hooks. The Hooks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row. Next.
Corpus Christi Hooks.
Fernando Gonzalez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
So stepping in is Luis Rocha. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next up is Stephen Gilbert. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next to hit is Josh Young. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Up and in.
The 1-2 pitch.
In your face.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now into the box, Juan Vieira. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the AB now.
Shit, stay straight.
Hey, no outs here.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because the hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Justin Foscue. First delivery to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Stop fouling it.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
He's set. Here it comes. David Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryan Doro. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. 0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
So close.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Good ball right there.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And stepping in, Carl Chester. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Shit.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Next to stand in is Maximo Acosta. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Curveball down. Change eye level.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Luis Rocha.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Now here's the first offering. Stephen Gilbert will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Here's the first pitch.
89. Crack a 90. 90 mile an hour.
The 0-1 pitch.
90.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Did in the air out to left.
Trash.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And now here is Juan Vieira.
The center fielder, number 6.
46 pitches.
He's set and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Digging in next, Justin Foscue struck out in his first at-bat. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Should not be a strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Stepping in next, David Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, fuck. Come on, man. I want to go all 9 innings, coach. Put me in, coach. Oh,
and he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Ryan Doro.
Bye.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So here is Carl Chester looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So now to the plate, Maximo Acosta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. This is foul right side.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings. Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
It's still 0-0, but what the
From
fuck?
the stretch. Boy, not even
How is
close
this
with that one. He's behind 0-1.
7th inning.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there. Giving this offense no chance.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming on. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now in the box, Stephen Gilbert. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him to go down swinging there. Stephen Gilbert is the second out in the 7th inning. Now here's the first offering. Smoke toward the hole. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting through that last out, but D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that, but this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. And now, Justin Foscue, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Eye level down there. See ya.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Patton is there, 1 away. Next to dig in, David Garcia struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
Wasn't paying attention. Splitter right there. Goodbye. See you later.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Frisco claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Steven Valines claims the win out of the pen, his first. Gene Casanova earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Hooks, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
2 more games. Shit.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kent Emanuel will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matty, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
The ball's got to be gone.
And this ball is gone.
Yes, sir.
No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, as we are all knotted up at 2.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
Now it'll be Fernando Gonzalez, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard.
Next will be the designated hitter, Fernando Gonzalez. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked.
No, you're not catching that.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Hooks lead it 7-4. Fernando Gonzalez steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Right side hit hard. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Now to bat, number 25. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Hooks are out in front here, 8-5. Now at the plate here is Fernando Gonzalez. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. First pitch on the way. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. The Hooks lead it 8-5.
Boy, we were treated to a wild one here, weren't we? Gotta love a game when you score 13 runs and it doesn't end up in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on.
8-5 tonight. Corpus Christi led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Matt McCollum earns his third win of the year in relief. Number 31 was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. And Noli Paredes records the save, his third of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the rubber match of this We've got baseball on the show. Alex Santos starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. At the plate now is William Yu. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. The 1-2. Slow roller out to short. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fernando Gonzalez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Into the box, Ronald Rodriguez. He flew out in his last debut.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The fuck was that?
The batter will be Josh Young. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just
Not
love
to
to
get back
come
up
up
the bat.
Now at the plate, Fernando Gonzalez off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. He's able to take the ball the other way here, high and deep to right center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from
That's
second.
A warning track
and
shot.
He's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now to the plate, here is Fernando Gonzalez. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot
tie
to
game.
left center, his second of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meals he's feasting on because he looks
League Baseball now on the show as our coverage. Next, it'll be Fernando Gonzalez as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching, hitting over 350 on the year against left-handed pitching.
Next to hit, Colton Shaver. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit on the ground toward the left. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now.
Reinecker.
So now into the box is Brent Reinecker. To short. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Yeah, it's hard.
So next to hit is Fernando Gonzalez. He singled first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
Up on the hill.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Pitchers who rake.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next, here is Fernando Gonzalez, 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about any time soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field.
It was late, though.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 5 bases. Next, it'll be Brent Reinecker. He bounced out last time up. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly.
Boom.
Over to first, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Digging in, the switch hitter, Fernando Gonzalez. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the next to bat will be Cal Raleigh. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
I'm back.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw into second. Deloach isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Shit.
Usually a hitter will shoot.
Now to the plate, Fernando Gonzalez. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. The relay throw.
I'm there.
The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 4 runs.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Hooks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Peter Solomon. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air.
Gonzalez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Fernando Gonzalez. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
1 run, he's in.
He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping up is Colton Shaver, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The pause and the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Stepping in once again is Fernando Gonzalez. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. See you later. Over the wall.
That got out.
Home run.
Wow.
Solo shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate.
Striding forward now is the DH, Fernando Gonzalez. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Now a swinging bunt. That's a foul ball. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. So a 3-run shot to left center. His 2nd home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Fernando Gonzalez to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game.
My bitch.
Second
Absolutely.
coming back in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now at the plate is Colton Shaver. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Catch made here in shallow right, probably too shallow to advance.
I really think so.
Now here is Mark Patton, grounded out in his last at bat.
Mark Patton.
The 2-2 pitch. This one's down to third. A tag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Hooks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carlos Ruiz claims the win out of the pen, his first.
13 hits, no errors. They left a boatload of runners on base.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Corpus Christi Hooks. Fernando Gonzalez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Cesar Izturis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Cesar Izturis is retired to lead off the ball game. To the plate now, Luis Liberato. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Ready now is number 15. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This pitcher better get that ball down because he doesn't have enough velocity to live up in the zone with that fastball. If he continues to miss there, he's not going to get a few of these back.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Kevin Padlo. Now the first pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kevin Padlo goes quietly leading off the second. First pitch coming, here it is. Jack Larson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls
Holy
and no
fuck,
strikes.
Call it a strike, bro.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Fouled away.
Are we gonna lose again?
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Oh,
and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
That's an error. That's not a single, bro. Wait. That's not a fucking single.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Ain't no way you're calling that a single.
Goodall.
Standing in now, Jose Godoy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Fucking playing with me.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Hit and an error in the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Steven Wren. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. So stepping in is Caden Polkovich, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Patton is right there as he takes it for the second out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cesar Izturis. Struck out in his first at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more
Another
aggressive. This
one.
guy's pounding the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Luis Liberato.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Luis Liberato goes down to become the first out here in the fourth.
Boom.
Hit hard on the ground to second.
Reined
in on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Striding in is Kevin Padlo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now into the box, Jack Larson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Zach Deloach comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
Got that hit the last time, bro.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Oh my God, dude. What the fuck is that?
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Jose Godoy will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
To 1-2
what a
now.
shame. It's just
Here's the
backing
pitch.
up fastball.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working.
Still 0-0.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Steven Wren. In there, strike 1.
Back that shit up.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now.
That shit. In your face.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Next to hit is Caden Polkovich.
The batter, number 7. Second base.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Game plan is go sit back on the fucking bench.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these
bench,
hitters.
bro.
13 strikeouts now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Izturis. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. No balls and a strike to count. Hit down the line at first.
Shit.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. To the bottom of the 6th we go.
Leading off for Arkansas.
First pitch on its way.
Luis Liberato.
Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Next up is number 15. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Oh, God. They put you a splitter down there, bro. Ooh,
and it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Suck that shit up, bro.
Down the first baseline.
Sit down.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Padlo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
so far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we still have no...
Whole shit up, bro.
So here is Jack Larson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
71 pitches over
Patton
7.
has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
I'm going all 9 today.
So next to bat will be Zach Deloach. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Suck on my fucking dick, bro.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Oh, fuck.
1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. And now here is Jose Godoy. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 offering.
Shit.
2 out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Can't ask for much more than this.
20.
Ronel Blanco will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game.
Now.
Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight.
Fucking shit me, bro.
The Arkansas Travelers came through.
How do you lose when you have a pitcher gone 7 fucking strikeouts?
In relief, his 2nd of the year. Darren Gillies wraps it.
Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me on the podcast today. Jim, do you think this 2-way experiment can work?
Well, it's difficult. You know, it's interesting to take a look at, but there's a reason this doesn't get tried very often, is that it's very hard to be a big league hitter. It's very hard to be a big league pitcher. And when you're trying to do both at the same time, it really increases that degree of difficulty. I always think of a guy like Dave Winfield, who is probably the best 2-way player. You know, he's drafted in football and basketball, too. Unbelievable athlete coming out of Minnesota.
The fuck do you lose that? 0-0 the whole fucking game. Are you fucking shitting me, bro? 2 no decisions in a fucking row.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes. Brandon Williamson gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are...
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching, hitting over 350 on the year against left-handed pitching.
Warning track.
Deloach is there. They breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Digging in next, Fernando Gonzalez flew out last time up. First offering. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Only a fucking single, bruh.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Forcing that
You know,
throw,
D-Row,
get
I'm
fucking
not
wrecked.
sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's it.
And he got him.
Chill out,
Minimizing the
MLB.
damage at just a run. The inning is over. Stepping in next, Fernando Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field.
All right.
Deloach is
Another
there to
one.
put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back
Another
to first.
fucking warning track shot. What is it? 410 feet out there.
Gonzalez.
So now to the plate, Fernando Gonzalez. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a
Another
drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Deloach is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
4-0 the score tonight. The Corpus Christi Hooks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kent Emanuel earns his first win of the
They
season.
left 12 men on base.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our
Gonzalez.
next to stand in is Fernando Gonzalez, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to right.
See you later, ball.
Looking up is the right fielder at the track, the
Party
wall,
gonna contain me, bro.
and it's gone.
That ball was up in the air for a long ass time, bro. What the fuck was it doing?
A solo
23,
shot here to
83.
straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
That ball was in the air for a very long fucking time.
Digging in will be Jack Larson, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 bases. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Gonzalez.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And now, number 25, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. And now in the box, Robel Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Garcia.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a
quick.
bad mistake that time. As next to dig in, Fernando Gonzalez singled in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Over the bullpen.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Cesar Izturis. Hit to short. He's got it. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Izturis. He bounced out last time up. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Now to bat, Fernando Gonzalez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. The Hooks find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just...
To third now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Izturis is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
We lost the game.
This was a fun game to watch all the way around. There was lots of action, 12 total runs scored on the board, and a pretty close finish to boot.
7-5 tonight's final. The Travelers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jack Anderson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. So now here is Fernando Gonzalez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play.
God damn it.
Now it'll be Fernando Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This is where the pressure starts to build.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
At the plate now is Caden Polkovich. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, here is Fernando Gonzalez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no doubt.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Now at the plate, Caden Polkovich. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Comes set with the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Oh, we dead now. Oh,
now to the plate, here is number 15. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Fernando Gonzalez coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground.
Oh, okay, we lost. Oh.
Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Into the box, Colton Shaver blasted a solo homer last time up. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. So now into the box is Fernando Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Don't be afraid, let it fly, one turn.
Here's the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
That's what's up, bro. You guys are trash. Get fucking clowned on by my dude, bro. If I didn't do that in the 9th,
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Up next, Jose Godoy grounded out in his last at-bat. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So stepping in is Caden Polkovich, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it.
Bro, go down.
On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this
That's what's
home
up, bro.
crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight.
It is an honor for me. There's basically nobody better qualified to talk about what it's like as a two-way player than legendary softball star Jennie Finch, who joins me now. Jennie, when you were coming up, what was it like for you? How did you deal with people who doubted your ability to stay as a two-way player?
Well, first, it's an honor to be here. I couldn't be more thrilled to be on this show.
Don't mind this in the background,
it wasn't
but
easy. There were some coaches actually that I ended up changing teams because they wouldn't let me be a two-way player.
make a series out of
but
this
I wanted
road to
to,
the
and
show.
I
Maybe doing a lot with this game and
have
a
the bat
couple
in
of
my
other
hands.
games
I wanted to be able
that I
to be on
just
defense,
got.
and I wanted to pitch.
Hope you guys
and so I would
enjoyed.
encourage
Like and
those young
subscribe.
athletes
I'll see you guys
to
later.
do what you want to do and go out there and show